takes 21 days to make a habit. That's what is being said very often. And I believed it, and I tried to make habits, and I made like big goals. I should train every day, I should do all these kind of things, and I'm just going to do it for 21 days, and it's going to be great, and then I'm going to continue doing it for the rest of my life. And I must say, I made these big goals, like I'm going to go running, or I'm going to do this every morning, or like, oh, I've done all sorts of things I've planned to do, right? And I always failed. Always. And I always ended up feeling really disappointed with myself. And sometimes I even made it through the 21 days, and then I gave up on the 22nd day because I made it through the 21 days when I should really have a habit, right? And then I realized that it's actually just a commitment that you have to make to yourself every day, and you should make the commitment very small. Like every time we think, right, you've got New Year's Eve resolutions, I'm going to do this and blah, and then we fail immediately. Or we're thinking, oh, I've got to start going to the gym, and we buy gym cards and then we just end up not going, right? And then I realized what I needed to do, and that was to start making commitments. Little commitments every day. So I started with my first commitment, and that was to get out of bed when the alarm rang, not press the snooze button, then get out of bed and make my bed. And I had to do that every day, and that was my first commitment. And then I did that. That was that little thing. I was up and I was about, right? It was great, and I had a sense of achievement because I actually made a commitment and I did it, right? And then I added something to it. I started getting up. That was my first commitment, right? Getting out of bed, make the bed, went and put the kettle on, went and brushed my teeth, went back and got the hot water in a big cup, and then pour some apple cider vinegar into it, and then I went and I sat down, and now these days actually I squat down to elongate my spine, and I sit and I drink a sip this hot liquid, golden liquid with apple cider vinegar. And that was the second step of my commitment. And then I have 2 achievements in just a very short space of time, and I'm up and about and I'm doing things, right? I'm not over committed to something. I wake up, I get out of bed, woohoo, yes, I did it, right? Made my bed. I go and put on the kettle and I drink this hot liquid that is so beautiful for the body too. Yes, I've done that as well, right? Another achievement. And then I added sitting down and then writing down what I was grateful for, right? So I'll pick 3 things, just random things that would pop into my head, and I'm thinking that I was grateful for. And then whilst having this liquid, warm liquid that I was drinking, I would think about, and I still do this, I'm thinking about what I'm grateful for. So that adds another step of positivity in my morning. And I've not been up for very long, but I'm up and about, right? And I've started a momentum, and I've not let myself down so far. I've just completed every task. And then from there, I start and I put the cup away, and then I start doing my warm-up with the stretches and just warming up my body. And I do that for quite a while every morning. And then I complete that and I stop in the standing meditation. And this is my next commitment, my next step, right? And then I achieve that. But in between each of this step, I allow myself not to do the next step, right? Because I already started a positive, by doing positive things, I already started positively and started a great momentum of the day. So if I don't do the other steps afterwards, at least I've started in a positive way. So I do this anyway, I warm up and I do a standing meditation. And then I can feel the achievement of what I've done, and I feel great, even more great, right? Another positive action that I have completed. And then from here on, I go and I do my Qigong practice. And at the moment, I'm doing the 8 trigram organ Qigong practice. And then after this, I do, then I completed that step after that, and I'm warm, I'm sweaty, and I'm just feeling great, right? Because I move my body, I open my body up, I am loose, and I'm ready to take on the day. And then from here, I do what's called a qi shower, and I do with a bit of tapping and different things, a little bit of massage, and then just to cool down. And that's my next step of this chain of actions that starts with the initial action that trigger the momentum of all this, right? And I feel great, and then after that I can continue doing other things as well. I just wanted to give you an idea. But what's important here is that I never force myself to continue, right? As long as I do that first step, I get out of bed. That's the most important part. I don't press the snooze button, I get immediately out of bed, I make my bed. Okay, I'm out of bed, I'm ready to go, and I already started going, right? So I've started with a positive action and I'm feeling positive, and I allow myself not to continue. But you know what? I always continue because I feel so good after that step, right? And then I feel like I want to continue that because I know I will feel even better after the next step. So making great big plans, like I'm going to do this, go to the gym, I'm going to do all these things that are going to change my life. Yeah, you can dream big, right? But take baby steps and celebrate every step that you've taken, right? And allow yourself to not take the next step.